What? Oh, all right. I got a verse.
What? You stammering fuck.
My bad breath come barbelling at 9/11. I'm the Reverend. A suicide bomb and go to heaven.
World star. World star Stone Cold. I like that.
Dude.
Stone Cold kicks your ass and then yells world star.
World star. He gives you a stunner out of nowhere.
Take that,
just
Randy
walking down the
Savage.
street. There was a guy that would walk into establishments and do the Stone Cold where he grabs two beers, slaps them together. Rah,
Yeah, it was what we used to do fucking couple years ago when we were out drinking.
Yeah.
Shit.
Welcome to another episode of Armenian Nights Radio. I am your host, Michael Gregorian. With me, as always, is my trusty horse, Dizzle, and the Mexicant, Victor. What's your last name? Sanchez?
Gutierrez? Is it Gutierrez?
Gomez.
Hello, ladies.
Stupid.
You ladies want to go take shots
Hey, you know what?
of lemon and hot warm water?
This is a special. This is a special show
Why?
because we actually have Armenian stuff to talk about.
Wow.
Which is? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Paul, you got a bunch of shit you want to talk about?
Nothing really. No,
just a little.
So, anyways,
a little something.
so
something,
this
something.
is right after, like the fucking white power dude went out and shot the people.
Wait,
the
which
kids.
one?
7 you knows.
Which one?
You know.
I know.
Seven-
Okay, the last
assumptions I have to make.
the last like murder spree.
Was the
With
guy
the white kid.
at the
Yes.
at the high
Yeah,
school, right?
the high school,
Okay,
right?
in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyways, I posted something like with him
Lakeland,
with the guy like wearing a red hat, you
Yeah.
know, and instantly I got fucking like hate, like
Okay.
fucking instant.
Got a lot of heat. A lot of heat.
Got a lot of heat.
Got a lot of heat. That's a
Got a lot of
wrestling
Got a lot of
term.
heat.
You got heat backstage with
And
the
you know
boys.
what?
Stone Cold.
I refuse-
Stone Cold, shut the fuck up. Get out of here. We're
All
talking.
right. You
We're
can
talking
stay.
politics. Stone Cold, get the fuck out of here right now. All right, continue,
Poor Stone
Dizzle.
Cold. It's
Continue.
kind of rough on him, man.
Hey, you gotta be rough with the guy.
You're
dude.
right. Yeah.
He doesn't
I'm
learn.
sorry.
He doesn't learn.
Stone Cold. That's beating down Stone Cold. All right. Now go,
Man.
put your fucking nose in the corner.
I just basically asked though.
They're coming out of my assholes. Oh, yeah. So at my job, this guy comes in high as fuck on meth. All the meth in the world, right? Comes in with no shirt, some jeans that you could tell they made him put it on, and no underwear. You know how I know he has no underwear on? Because he goes, they're coming out of my asshole. They're coming out of my asshole. He pulls his fucking pants down, pulls his cheeks apart, and starts showing everybody, look, there's bugs coming out of my asshole. He thought there's bugs coming out of his asshole. Now, here's how fucked up society is. The doctor's like, listen, if you keep exposing yourself, we have to kick you out. We have to kick you out, right?
Of course.
So as we're doing that, security guards like taking him down
If he
because
has
he's acting all
bugs in his
All you have to
asshole,
do-
then you could help
some
him.
ladies
All
like,
you do is
I'm gonna
give it-
record this shit. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be kicking him out on the street.
Let her
It's like-
fucking clean his asshole. Then.
didn't- yeah,
She's so
exactly.
worried.
So that was my little asshole story. They're coming out of my asshole.
So like, so that happens to go right with what I was saying. Donald Trump.
Speaking of giant assholes,
No, nothing. But the whole thing is, I posed the question: why does it seem like Armenians really fucking are so gun ho for a dude who doesn't give a shit about Armenians?
where'd you post that?
I posted it on fucking one of the Instagrams and the Reddits.
Armenian Nights?
No, I didn't. I don't want to post the Armenian Nights. I post anything
And
close.
so
to
what
that.
happened? What was the backlash?
Backlash was just. It actually wasn't. I got a couple of really interesting replies. And
A couple pipe bombs.
Wait, I'm sorry, because I was
posted
fading
on-
out. What was the question again?
I posted the question. I said, why does it seem that Armenians back Donald Trump so much? Because it seems that Donald Trump doesn't even know what an Armenian is half the time. And so I posted it, and actually got some, instead of just there was obviously the fuck you, go fuck
Yeah, the
yourself,
knee-jerk
cuck,
reactions.
muck, you fucking bastard,
Right,
fucking
right.
libtard. But then there was also some interesting ones, and one guy said that it has to do with like the fucking Armenian machismo.
Well,
And,
not only the
they're
machismo,
drawn
also-
towards a strong man. They take the
Yeah.
liberal as a weaker person that you shouldn't strive to. These are big generalizations.
That's
These
one
are what
view.
the guy.
Yeah, but here's another view. A lot of Armenians are small business owners and have large businesses too. So
That's
they're
pretty-
probably
yeah.
trending more towards Republican because, people that have money want to keep it.
Yeah.
Because Republicans are the only ones with money, right?
And
Michael?
they're mainly conservative. But it was cool. I don't.
What do you think? One of the what was the most statement that made you go, whoa?
I always laugh at fucking just how
You don't remember any
jerky
in particular?
Well, I don't want to just talk about exactly which one thing I posted, but basically I just got a lot of answers that were like, was basically saying the same stuff of like, Armenians don't fucking follow bitches and you guys are bitches, so fuck you, like it was a lot of that. And then it was like
but it's
some
also
thoughtful answers.
Putin-esque.
Yeah, these are fucking
power, right?
Yeah.
He has Putin-esque power.
These are all from accounts that are like fucking literally like 6 hours old.
I need to see Donald Trump shirtless pictures, like how.
Oh, so Victor, I explained. Were you listening to the podcast while you were away? I explained, and I was thinking about it even more about how Donald Trump's comb over is. So I went further. Normally, when you have the comb over, you start from like, whatever side. And you have like, let's say, an inch strap of hair and it's long and you flip it over, right?
Okay.
What he does, he goes more than an inch lower. He goes like 2 inches, but he takes some from the back, puts it forward, and they glue it right there. Then he flips it over on top of itself and glues it right there. And then he makes the sides all long. It's the most ridiculous fucking haircut ever.
He has a skin reduction from like the final
It's
years
the ultimate comb over.
of quackery. Like back like the guy who his head looks like a fucking baseball if you shave it. It has like these stitches and shit. Yeah. Putting one
So
side
he had
here.
a guy that he was paying like $70,000-$80,000 a year. That was his hair guy. And he had an office in Trump Towers. So he would go to work and then just go right down the hall and get his hair fixed and all that shit.
You know who else had a haircut like that? The dude in Dracula, when he had his hair was like in a big wave thing.
Like a
Which one,
bouffant.
Bram Stoker one?
Yeah, the Bram
With
Stoker.
fucking
Yeah, I know you're talking about. It was like that red.
It was almost like.
Wait.
It was
so
almost
you're
like
telling me you're vampires?
Nosferatu.
What? Fucking Nosferatu, dude.
This is
So
intricate,
great. Go get Nosferatu.
intricate thing on his top of his head.
Hey, weren't they supposed to come back with Bill and Ted?
They are. I can't fucking wait, dude.
Reboot City, baby.
I don't care if it sucks.
We're
I'm gonna
mining
watch
those hills. There's gold in them hills.
Say, dude, first of
Those
all, I
nostalgia
was supposed to
hills.
be going to San Dimas High before before things happened and I moved. I was supposed to be going to San Dimas High right when Bill and Ted's came out, and
You would have been the coolest
What was the
kid
other thing you
ever
wanna
if
talk about?
only if
Didn't you have
only
another?
you went to high school in San Dimas when Bill and Ted's came out. If only those two things had met.
Didn't you have
And
something
you were
else?
there.
Okay, so guess what? I got
universe would be
Would
so
You
much
Rathers.
different.
I got the
different,
funniest
man.
thing. So,
we're doing the Would You Rather's.
Mikey, we used to play the Would You Rather game when we were little kids, and Paul had the ultimate Would You Rather. All right? Someone has a gun to your head.
I'm kinda scared
You
right
either
now.
have to suck your dad's dick or eat your mom
No,
out.
dude,
Which
come
one
on,
would you
Mike.
do?
Let's give it some. Come on,
That's the one
say
you
with
came
some
up with.
I know, but give it a little.
Mike's just straight to
give it a-
ass.
Yeah,
He's just like no lube, straight to ass. It's like,
Would you suck your dad's dick to save your mom's life?
Oh, okay. That's a little bit.
That's how you have to be a little more eloquent, right, kids?
Oh, that's such a weird question. All right, so
Think about it.
I've got a list of really
but
good ones.
But I was always. I'm just saying you got to think of it in the context of the grand scheme of things. People go,
All right,
no,
Jigsaw.
my dad was a
know,
fucking dick.
Fucking jigsaw over here.
It's self-explanatory. Here, I got
I
a
want to
list
get
of
under. I
them.
want to psychologically rip apart this person with
Victor,
this question.
would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
Mike's fucking 30 minutes late.
I'm always late to everything, man. So I mean, I guess I'd rather be fucking 20 minutes early, because I mean,
Would you rather know the way you die or when you die?
oh shit.
I wouldn't want to know fucking either one of them.
No, if they had to tell
Actually,
you, know what,
how
I'd
I
want to
die.
know when. No, I'd want to
wanna know
You know
when.
why? Because then
You
up
never
until that,
wanna know
listen
when.
to me.
Or
Up until
how.
that moment, you could party your ass off and do everything, live life to the fullest. If I thought that if I found out I was going to die from a car accident, I'd stay away from cars, all the shit, and like I'd be in fear my whole life. But if I knew when I was going to die, I could live it up.
What if they're like 10 minutes from now? You're like,
Right?
What if they
shit.
give you three options? Like they totally screw you. You're like, yeah, it could be in 10 minutes, 10 months, or 10 years. You're like,
What would your answer be?
I wouldn't want to know any of that shit.
But Tizzle, you can't play Would You Rather and pick none.
Okay,
have to
I'd
pick one
rather
of them.
I'd rather know how it happens.
Why?
So I could just be like, motherfucker, I knew it, you know?
But then what if your cars are gonna hit you? So you go live in the fucking forest. All of a sudden, a car drops from an airplane and it lands on your head.
Then that's how it happens.
What are those stunt guys that are fucking? Hey, we're gonna jump out of a fucking car. Where's that fucking car going?
Red Bull fucking car lands.
He dies during the reboot of Jackass.
You know what's a trip?
It's the new Jackass. They're rebooting it. He's an old man out in the forest. Jackass V.5.0. And then boom, the new Johnny Knoxville kills him.
Johnny Knoxville puts a firecracker.
That's why I'd rather know when I'm gonna die.
Johnny Rocksville.
You wouldn't want to know when?
No, I won't. I would want to know when rather than how.
Next question.
Okay, come on, Mike.
Trying to find some better ones because some of these are really bad. Okay, would you rather? No.
I come off fucking coming out straight out the bread box. Would you suck your dad's dick to save your mom's life? And now we're sitting here.
What would it be then, Dizzle? Tell me your answer.
I'd probably do it.
No,
I'd probably do it.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah, save her life. To if you think about it, you know, I don't know though. It depends.
I'm gonna pull out my dead dad card.
All right,
that doesn't count.
I
You
have a
gotta
dead
do
dad
it.
card.
Yeah, we all get dead dad cards.
So it's a
It's a
we're in the
hypothetical.
Dead Dads Club.
Say you were another child with a father and a mother.
All right, hey, would you rather be naked in Antarctica or wear a snowsuit in the desert?
Whoa.
This is like stuff they said in the 50s. We got a good party game.
Well, which one would it be?
I'd like to be... I'd probably in Antarctica freezing death because then it'd be better than melting and overheating.
Vic, what about you?
Damn, that's a good one.
Because you freeze and you fall asleep and you're dead.
Yeah, hypothermia, you know, you think you're like on fire.
Hyper and hypo, Dizzle.
I know. Too much, too little, who knows?
Right. Hey, would you rather be a genius and nobody believes you or an idiot and everyone believes you?
I already fucking that. Oh, wait, which one am I?
I'd rather be a genius and no one believe me. Fuck them.
All right.
You told me you had a bunch of good ones, Mike.
Yeah, because I started reading them in the car.
Did you guys happen to see... Okay, I'm going to change it up here. Did you guys happen to see on Netflix the comedy for drummers?
No.
Dude, I haven't seen that yet. I heard.
What's it about?
Okay.
Sell me on it.
Fred Armisen, first of all, is a fucking badass musician, okay? So it's kind of like haphazard. It's not always... It doesn't always work, but I give it a definite watch. So he basically does a bunch of like drummer jokes, like he's like, don't you hate it when some bands are like this? And then they're, I can't tell you.
I just can't see why it would be funny.
I guess it's funny if you're a musician or something.
It's funny. It has some funny jokes. It has some cool shit, and it's just, and there's like good stuff. There's good playing. Is it the best? No, but I give it a solid, like, you know, like a fucking 6 for what he's doing.
That's your Armenian Nights
but
recommendation.
everyone in the audience was a drummer. Like that's the one thing I liked about it. Like the concept, I think the concept is what fucking, you know, and some of the stuff he did with the drums, like he did like this thing where it was a little more like showing he got on a kit from the 30s and the 40s and the 50s and he just fucking busts on it. He's sick. He's a sick ass guitarist and drummer.
So if you were deaf and you couldn't hear music, but you still wanted to entertain yourself with the arts,
yeah,
what would be an option for you?
I'd shoot a crossbow. I'd do something. I wouldn't fucking care.
I just screwed it all up. I was trying to go to Amazon.com or Audible.com.
Like, now we don't get our money.
And it was, I said, what if you're deaf and you're signed up to Audible.com?
Just go to Amazon.
Oh, I almost went to a wrestling show with my blind friend.
Really?
But in my head, I'm like, I don't want to have to explain to him what's going on the whole show. I want to fucking watch the show myself. That's right. Anyways. Amazon.com. Yes, that's one of our sponsors. Amazon.com has over 180 things and other things.
Oh, shit. I want one of those.
I'm doing a live read. Amazon.com has a bunch of shit and a couple things and some stuff. If you want shit and stuff, go to ArmenianNightsRadio.com/go fuck yourself. And you can get some shit and some fucks. Now tell me, suck your dad's dick or eat your mom's pussy out. Come on.
Give us some money.
Can I get some fucks and some shits too?
All right, who's got a verse?
That's straight lunacy.
Who's got a verse?
Victor, Kid Churro. Let's see. He's got this, dude. I know you can do this.
Oh, man. I don't know.
Sorry, that thing was fucking annoying.
Hold on, let me get out my Palm Pilot real quick.
Mike, we got Victor doing the outro. Ready?
You ready?
Give him another one. Yeah? Give it again.
Oh, man.
Fuck, come on, stutter thumbs.
I know, what the hell?
It's this fucking thing. Look, see, I'm pressing it.
Fucking flop house.
Trap house?
Trap dog. All right, Victor, come on. Spit it.
And that's another episode of Comedy Got My
Fucking gato, fool. Fucking gato.
That shit was fire. You like
Hey,
that?
fuck, are you
That was
down?
awesome.
I'm so down, fool.